Hello friends, today we will learn what is the role of lambda keyword or function in Python and how it works. So friends, generally there are two types of function in Python. Like first is normal function and second one is anonymous function. As anonymous function, which is also called as lambda function, which we will learn later. And basically here normal function having a name in Python. Generally normal function has a name, so we can write here having name. And anonymous function or lambda function does not have a name, so does not have a name. It is unnamed function. We can define a normal function using a def keyword. Here def keyword. And anonymous function or lambda function is defined using a lambda keyword. But syntax for both the function is different. Let's see syntax for both these functions. Suppose I want to create a normal function, so I will creating a function having a normal as a name, add as a name, normal function. Here I am defining a function which is add. So let's write here using def keyword, define a add function. I will give two parameters to this function as a and b, and from this function I will return sum of these two numbers. So write a plus b, and then I am calling this function as add, giving two arguments as 4 and 5. First I have to print this function, so I am right here print add 4 and 5. So this function will give me output as a sum of these two numbers. So let's check the output. Let's save this code and check the output. So here is the output as 9, which is the sum of these two numbers. So friends, this is a normal function which we define here. Now we will see anonymous function or lambda function, how it will be defined in Python. So first write here lambda function. So lambda function, and let's see what will be the syntax for this lambda function. Let's write syntax as we will give lambda as a keyword. We use lambda as keyword and then giving any numbers of arguments to this function. So after lambda keyword I will write here arguments, for which we have to do a operation, and after that I will write here a colon and then expression. Expression will can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or any other expression which we want to do with these with these arguments. Here I am defining a new function which does not having name, which is lambda function, which will give us output as a sum of two numbers, as we have seen in previous case in normal function. So here I am use x as an identifier for this lambda function, which we will use to print a output, or value of this function is stored in this output in this x variable. So writing here lambda function, lambda keyword, and then I will pass two arguments same as previous case, a and b, then a colon, and then expression. I want sum of these two arguments, so I will write a expression here as a plus b, and then print this x, print x. I have to pass these two arguments to this x, a and b. I will pass 4 and 5 as the arguments, and let's see what will be the output. Output should be 9, and here is 9 is the output. So both of these two functions will give us output as the same. Only the difference is this lambda function does not having a name as in previous case. Normal function has a name as add. We only use here x as a identifier which returns us the output. If I want to multiply these two number, I write here expression as multiplication, which will give us output as 4 into 5, which is 20. So here is the output. In this way lambda function is works. Here a and b, these two are arguments, and a into b, this is the expression for the lambda function. This function does not have a name, it only uses x as an identifier, which will give us a function object as an output. By using lambda function we can reduce the size of our code, reduce size of code. We can also use this lambda function with filter and map functions. Filter and map functions, which we will see in next videos. So thank you for watching this video.